beard update. Yes, it is beard update day 1. Well, actually day 1 version 2 for want of a better term. If you'd watched my videos over the last couple of days, you'll know that I decided to try and grow a little beard, and then the following day I actually got up and I was still tired whilst I went into the bathroom and I shaved it off. Still laugh about it now, so ridiculous, can't believe I did that. But anyway, I've already run a couple of errands today and it's a reasonably cool start today as well. It's about 8.5 degrees outside, but it looks like it's going to be an okay day, not quite as sunny as yesterday. For me, I've got to edit yesterday's video and then I've got a couple of videos to record. I'm actually testing a couple of Windows 8 touchscreen laptops or ultrabooks, convertibles, whatever you want to call them, and I just want to record some of the footage for those videos. And then it's just catch up on emails, and I've got a couple of projects that I'm working on that I just need to top and tail. It's something to do with producing videos for somebody else. I can't really divulge too much information on it. Oh, something I wanted to share with you as well. Now I'm making my morning cup of tea, well actually my second cup of tea today. And my second cup of tea is always a green tea, so I've got the tea bag ready there. Actually, let's just pour this so that it starts brewing. This isn't what I wanted to tell you. I want to tell you about that little jar just sitting off to the left there. Now, the story behind the jar of Manuka honey, for about the past, I'd say 6 to 9 months, I've been taking Manuka honey. It's nice and soothing on the throat. It's meant to have antibacterial properties. And I thought, well, why not? So I've been buying this, and I've tried the supermarket's own brand and didn't find it to be as nice. I found it crystallised quite quickly. So I went back to this Rouse or Rose honey, Manuka 15 plus. And we get this from Sainsbury's, and something I realised they did is that they've reduced the size of the jar. Now I'm sure it used to be 300 or 350 grams. It's now 250 grams and it's exactly the same price. And this is very expensive, so I regard this as a real sort of treat for me and my body. But I'm going to keep on buying it still. I still do believe in taking it. For whatever reason, I don't know whether it's a placebo effect or whether it does actually help. But somebody said to me quite some time back, or actually a few people, that all these supermarkets sell exactly the same and it's £7.99, so almost half the price. But I can't justify making a special trip to an Aldi supermarket, so I've got to remember, I've got to lodge that in my brain that next time I'm passing an Aldi supermarket, I at least pop in and pick up a jar to try. Because if it's as good, then why not? That's saving a lot of money, and I'm sort of assessing whether I can really justify spending £14.99 on a jar of honey. Alright, it lasts quite a long time. There's probably about, I would say, 3 to 4 week servings in there. Maybe 3 weeks, now it's a smaller jar. But it is still a lot of money. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Now, the rest of my day, as I say, is going to be doing some recording. But I just want to reach out and wish you a really happy day as well. It's looking as though the weather's improving across many countries now. Here in the UK, looking out the window at the moment, it doesn't look like it's going to be as sunny as yesterday. A little bit overcast. We might get a few showers, but it's certainly a lot better improvement on what it was last month when it was just continually raining. When I did my errands this morning, 8.5 degrees, so a fairly sort of chilly start to the day. Not cold by any means, but certainly colder than yesterday. So anyway, let's see what the day brings. There is Milo. You wondering where I'm going? Are you wondering where I'm going? Oh, nice haircut, dude. So I thought I'd come out for a little walk, and I really thought it was going to be a lot warmer than what it is. It's actually freezing. Oh my goodness, I wish I'd put a hat on. But anyway, just some fresh air. It's good to get out of the studio for a little while and sort of take a break from editing. You know, there's nothing worse than sort of sitting stagnant for, you know, a couple of hours. And I always believe in coming out and getting some fresh air. Now, I don't know if you can see, but if I just show you over there, just over the back there, you can see those hills in the distance. Now, those hills, when I showed you the Channel Tunnel site over the weekend, right down, probably as far as you can see, probably in that direction, just sort of around the side a little bit on one of those hills. That was actually where I was standing. I would imagine it's probably round about 3 to 4 miles away from where I am now. So, and ever since the weekend it hasn't really cleared. We've still got that sort of misty, sort of overcast sort of weather. That normally happens actually when you get the cold weather and you suddenly get some warmer weather. I don't know the scientific reason why, but obviously a lot of the moisture and the cold and hot air meeting sort of cause this sort of very misty sort of day. I'm sure somebody will correct me in the comments section below and let me know exactly. Look, got my hood coming up. Actually, why not just put it up? I'm sure somebody will correct me. There you go. That's a good look for me, isn't it? You can't even see where I'm walking. I've always had trouble with hoods. I really have. Whenever I put a hood on, it always blows up, or when I put the hood right on, it just covers my eyes up. I really struggle with finding a hood that actually fits. So I've got a little bit of a hill here. I've got to go up, so let's just go up here. And where I actually am at the moment, this is like a sports facility. So we've got cricket and football pitches. You can see behind me there, there's a cricket pitch and then some football pitches in the background. And then around in this area here, if I show you over there, that's the back of one of the cricket scoreboards. And you are seeing my strap and my camera in the way. Yeah, that's the cricket scoreboard there, and then obviously another cricket pitch there, and then the grey area over the back is actually where people can sit, and then there's a car park over the back as well. You can just see the car park over there. And again, I hope you can hear me. Apologies if the audio's bad, but it is a windy day again. And then round there, that's the pavilion area. And then obviously there's some sort of hockey game going on inside there at the moment. So it's a nice area. In the summer it's really, really good. So they do hold events here from time to time as well in the pavilion area. When I came here one day, I think I showed it to you in a video before, there was some sort of barbecue event going on, fancy dress barbecue. So it's just nice to get out and about for a little while. And these houses here that this is backed onto, you can see there's some really nice houses along this road here. They've got really nice back gardens, and they've also got a nice view, haven't they? Very nice view. I won't show too much of that because you know, you don't want to sort of affect the house's privacy as such. There goes my hood. So anyway, I'm just heading back to the car now. About I suppose about a 5-minute walk back to the car, and then I'm off to run another errand before I head back to the studio. And when I get back, I've got to do a little bit more in the editing room. I've had a couple of little gadgets turn up in the post, just little tiny. Well, I'll tell you what one of them is. One of them's like a USB 3 hub. The other one's something that I've shown you in a video before. And I'm just finding a way of incorporating those into the editing room setup. So you'll get to see those when I do the tour, of course, which I still go on about in every video. So I'm going to get back to the car because I'm absolutely freezing. Oh my goodness, it's so cold out there. Now on my temperature gauge here on the car, it says 9.5 degrees centigrade. With that wind chill factor, goodness me, it is freezing, absolutely freezing. Now I took a diversion before I came back to the car. Because I'd got so cold, I just fancied something to eat. So I picked up some hobnob bars. So I'm going to eat a hobnob bar in a minute. I don't like eating on camera. I don't mind you seeing the food face down, but I don't like people seeing me eating, so I just don't think it's very nice. So I'm going to eat that in a bit. But anyway, apart from the very cold weather out there, the ground where it was muddy before, because it's been extremely wet over the last sort of few months, and the ground's got the little sort of bits where the worms have come up, and they've gone into little sort of curly bits, and they were actually frozen. So
It must be 0 degrees out there with the wind chill. But anyway, I just went into a supermarket to pick up the hobnob bars, and it was really nice to see. There was a guy in there who's been cycling on an exercise bike for charity, and I think it said he'd done something like 120 miles. Wow, that is dedication, and all my good sort of vibes go out to people like that. That's really cool, really good that you get somebody with the dedication like that to raise money. I give to charity from time to time. I did some fundraising when the typhoon hit the Philippines, of course, and I think it's nice to give if you can. And if you can't give money-wise, I mean, that guy, I don't know his situation, but he's given his time and his dedication to doing that, to raise money for charity. It's just brilliant. It makes me smile when I see something like that.
So it's now early evening and I am cooking. Yes, I am cooking dinner. We have got not very healthy chips in the oven, almost done. That steamed my glasses up nicely, didn't it? And I am having bacon, which we've got sizzling away in here at the moment. And I tend not to add any fat in when I'm frying bacon, purely because there's fat on here. So I don't think it's really necessary to add extra fat. And then over here I have got some green beans, loads of green beans, and then I shall be adding some of these noodles in as well. These are really quick, and this is actually a really quick meal to actually cook. Sometimes I use tuna and I mix that in with the noodles, but it's just ultimately a very quick meal and quite healthy too. A couple of bits of bacon, not too bad, yes, high in salt. The noodles I absolutely love because they're just really, really nice, and then obviously lots of vegetables. And when I do it with tuna, I just substitute the bacon for the tuna, and I sometimes add in some sauce. What is the sauce called? It's this. This is what I normally add in when I'm doing the tuna one, and I add that in on top of the noodles just to flavour the noodles. Oyster and spring onion stir fry sauce. And I think that's pretty healthy as well. It's got quite a lot of sugars in, but the actual saturated fat, very good indeed. So just more sugar than I thought was in there, but still it's very, very nice. So I normally add that in when I'm doing the tuna stir fry. But that is it for my dinner. My son's having a burger. For some reason he likes these, and he doesn't have them very often because I know they're not very good for you at all. But he likes these Rustler's quarter pounder flame grilled, and I dread to read the back. Let me just have a quick read. Typical values. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. 16.3 grams of fat per 100, and 6.5 grams of that is saturated fat. So still not brilliant, but not quite. I thought it was going to be a lot higher than that. So anyway, he has that very, very occasionally. He just really likes them. So that is my day. This is actually burning now, and I can't finish the cooking of this one-handed. So I'm going to stop recording for today and just say thanks for sharing my day. I had a really nice walk, even though it was absolutely freezing. I hope you all had a good day as well. Oh, and let me just turn this down so it doesn't burn. A quick update. I mentioned to you yesterday I had a new storage device in, and I was moving data across from one device to another. Can't share with you what the storage device is yet because that's going to form part of my editing room video, but all the data moved over really, really easily, and it all moved over so fast. So it's a very good performer, very pleased with it. And Milo is ripping something to shreds at the moment. Look out here. What are you doing? Do you really think that that is a good thing to do? No, I didn't think so. Oh, he's got the mischief look in his eyes. He really has. I'm looking at him now. He knows that I'm going to put the camera down and go and sort him out. Don't you? Wait. Anyway, I digress. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all your comments. The comments on the weekend video that was over 50 minutes long, absolutely superb. And so many of you hit the like button. So many great comments saying you like the longer video. So I really do appreciate that. So let's get the comments going on this video as well. Thank you very much for watching again. I've said that about 3 or 4 times now. I'll see you all again in tomorrow's video.
Thanks so much for watching the video. If you'd like to watch another amazing video from me, please do click that top box. And if you want to subscribe to my geeky channel, click the red box on the bottom of your screen now. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.